Hey everybody, Derek Christensen here. I wanted to talk to you today about my estate planning series, Horror Stories. I don't know, I'll come up with some title eventually, but today I wanted to specifically focus on a family that fell apart after the husband passed away and then the stepchildren could control the stepmother's living situation. Kind of a weird situation, but before I dive into that, I want to let you know how to reach out to me. You can email me directly, Derek, D-E-R-E-K, at legionlawpllc.com. Or you can find me on my website, www.legionlawpllc.com. With that, let's dive right into this juicy story. It happens. People get divorced and they get remarried. And in this particular circumstance, the man remarried to a woman, lovely woman, but the man had children from a previous marriage. Nothing wrong with that, but in estate planning, and I've said this in my other videos, but in Texas specifically, blended families are treated much differently. Texas is very concerned about women coming in from the East Coast and marrying into cattle ranches and stealing all the land from the children because they seduced all the men. You know, it's kind of a sexist law in my opinion, but at the end of the day, it is a reality. And if you are a blended family where you have kids from a different marriage or a relationship and you're married to someone else now, you are treated substantially different than normal families in Texas. So if you do not have a will, the default laws of Texas will apply, and the default laws say that if you own real estate, if I own real estate and I've had children with other people and I have my wife, if I own real estate and I pass away, that real estate, 2/3 of it will go to my children directly, and 1/3 of it will go to my wife, but only for her lifetime. And then after she passes away, that 1/3 is going to go back to my kids. So it's kind of like back and forth a little bit. And unfortunately, this is exactly what happened to the family that I mentioned at the start of the video. The man passed away, the woman has access to the house, she owns 1/3 of it, she can live in it, she can have her own situation, but she can't sell it, she can't make major alterations to it that require authority from a government. She can't do anything to the house that would affect negatively the children, because the children will absolutely receive the house later on. So that's where it's a very strange situation, because the children are waiting for stepmom to leave or to die. And they technically control her house as she lives there for her entire life, unless she wants to change that. So it just, I don't know about you, you can absolutely see how this can be a conflict where a stepchild does not have much love for their step-parent, and the step-parent's living situation is controlled by the stepchild. It's just not fun. Don't deal with it. And again, I mean, I can't emphasize this enough, but if you are a blended family in Texas, you absolutely should have at least a will, if not a trust. You should have an estate plan in place, because otherwise these default laws are crazy for blended families. So I can talk more about it, but the divisions are strange. They are 2/3 of this type of property and 1/3 over here, and it is not easy, and it's very expensive and difficult to go through that whole process. So even if you're not a blended family, this scenario can still happen. You gotta just have a will, please. Just do me a favor, just get a will at the very least, because a will is just going to say, I want one thing to happen, and it's this, and whatever that is going to happen. It might require you to go through probate, it might require some effort and work and costs or whatever, but at least that thing happens, rather than the default laws of Texas coming out of left field saying, all right, this third person down this chain gets 1/3 of your house, but you can't do anything. You know, it's nuts. So if you have any questions on that or any other concerns on your end, feel free to let me know. Be more than happy to help out, and I want to be a resource of anything. So if you want to reach out, I got my email, Derek, D-E-R-E-K, at legionlawpllc.com, or you can go onto my website directly and you can schedule a free consultation directly on my calendar under our Contact Us page. And that's going to be found at www.legionlawpllc.com. So with that, have a great day, and thank you so much for watching.